No, friends, this is not a movie, not some fantastic scenes from an animated film. These are the Chechen mountains. Because everything around is covered in fog, we now have to climb to the top of the mountain. Maybe up there, we'll be lucky enough to see something. We plan to sit somewhere in the forest or near the forest in an ambush, waiting for Michalik. Today I'm with a person who, unlike many of us, doesn't pass by many cool things and tries to photograph and film them. His name is Ramzan, a landscape photographer.
Actually, Beshta, not a landscape photographer, but as they say, a wildlife photographer. That's a photographer of wild animals.
That sounds even cooler than a landscape photographer. What are you armed with today?
Alright, here we have Nikon D780 is a hybrid. Its advantage, in live view, it's silent. This is very useful for photographing wild animals since it doesn't scare them away.
And what's the caliber of the barrel?
The barrel is 600 millimeters, or more precisely 150 to 600 millimeters. It's a Tamron.
We hope something will get in there now. For a moment it cleared up a bit and I realized just how beautiful it is. That's our car. We already parked it there on purpose just in case we need to be ready to escape. The main goal is, of course, the bear, but there are also a lot of other interesting animals living here. We'll try to film everything we come across. Right at the very beginning of the hike, we came across a predator's trail. This is a bear path. No one else walks here except for him. Why did we choose this place? Because I often come here for hikes, and I always see bears somewhere in the distance. But I couldn't get good footage of them. That's why I turned to Ramzan, so he could do it. Because that's his element. I'll show him the bear, and he'll film it. We're following the trail.
I've long wanted to see a scene like this, clouds drifting along the ground. I know that Beshta has seen this before, but today I'm seeing it for the first time.
And how does it feel?
It's really beautiful, it's just awesome, it's just amazing.
Do you feel on top of the world?
Yeah, above the clouds.
Let's check the first find.
There was a nest here, but now there's nothing. Most likely these are bee-eaters. Usually bee-eaters nest in places like this, but they dig their own holes. And here they can't dig because it's stone.
These holes, they weren't made by birds, right?
They can just occupy these holes.
When I accidentally came across Ramzan's page on Instagram, here it will be marked. If anyone's interested, take a look. I was surprised to find out how many rare animals and birds we actually have. More precisely, the ones he managed to capture on camera.
I just heard a Chechevitsa, Beshta. Let me play its call. I think I have it on my phone. I'll play the Chechevitsa's call on the speaker and we'll try to attract it. Actually, I've recorded 140 species of birds in our republic, and the Chechevitsa's call is like this. Many ornithologists and wildlife photographers probably know. It sounds like Vitya Videl.
And it'll sound like that on your speaker too, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
We chose this spot, our ambush point, because it's the only place with at least some visibility. There are clouds everywhere else. There are two sides to the coin. On one hand, this weather is making it hard for us to accomplish our goal. But on the other hand, when you look at it, you're just amazed. It's simply incredible. I've seen this many times already, but every time feels like the first.
Look, Beshta, we have more bait. It's this kind of skin. It's needed for... Well, I'll go now. Wrap it around a rock and put it somewhere over there. And these white-headed vultures. Eagles will see this skin and think it's carrion, a dead animal. They should theoretically land there and see what it is.
Now we have to climb up this slope. The camera doesn't show how steep it really is. The slope here is at least 70 degrees. Now we'll try to climb up there. We can't see anything from here anymore. The higher you climb, the more evidence there is that we've found the trail. It's hard to climb. It's a very steep climb. The clouds have already caught up with us. They're rising even higher. It's unclear if we'll see anything at the top. Now we'll be climbing up these rocks, through this juniper. Behind us is the sky, ahead is the summit of Olympus. Ramzan, be careful climbing here, the rocks are breaking off. Go ahead. And this is the tower we're next to today. It's new, it was just recently finished. I don't know what it's called yet, but the clouds around this tower make it look so epic. The view changes every second. I've probably filmed it so many times already. Ramzan, when you were coming here today, did you expect to see views like this?
I didn't expect it at all. I was probably expecting bears more, but maybe we'll still run into some bears. But views like this...
The sounds you're hearing right now are coming from the speaker. We're going to attract birds.
This is the call of the Chechevitsa.
Chechevitsa?
Yes, the common Chechevitsa. A bird with red plumage.
Does it come here?
Yes, yes, we just heard it on our way here, and I've seen it here in the mountains. In September, I filmed a kingfisher. It's a small bird. It fishes in bodies of water where the water is clear. This bird sits on branches and looks for fish in the water. One day while passing through, I saw that bird there. There were so many that I decided to film it. I made this sign. I ordered a stencil and used it to write, "Fishing is prohibited" on this sign. I went there and put up the sign. I set it up so that the kingfisher would land and see this fish. To attract the fish, I bought this fish bait and sprinkled it next to the sign. And I waited a week for the kingfisher to get used to the sign. I waited a week, then spent another week going there to take pictures from a hide. The kingfisher landed on this sign, dived, then sat with its back like this, and turned like this. And the fish was in its beak. I have this photo, so patience is the most important thing in photography.
Alright, hold on, I'm looking for our way.
It's a long way down.
Yeah, it's high. No way to do it without hands. You can't see far ahead, I mean far up. You don't realize right away if you've chosen the right route. Here, this one's wrong. It seems like you should go there, into that gap. There's a tree here. These rocks aren't very stable. There's some kind of hole right through. We can't get through there. Yeah, there's a cliff there. We probably need to climb up here. Should we try? I can climb up from here now. The sun here is blazing, but these views are saving me. We're at about 2,300 meters right now. You feel like the happiest person in the world. Somewhere back there, behind me under the clouds, is Grozny. Just 1 hour, and you're here. I really love Chechnya. We spent hours at the summit and clouds keep increasing. We can't film the bear from here. We might need to reschedule. We'll see. So friends, 10 days have passed. We've come back to the same place to finish filming this video. Now we have good weather, good visibility, so we'll continue. I even bought myself a dash cam for this purpose. Because often, when you travel this route, you often encounter bears on the road as well. And in general, just so I don't miss any interesting moments, Joba, I installed a dash cam that records in 4K. It's called Trend Vision. If anyone's interested, we'll try to capture something interesting with it as well. Our hike has just begun and we've already seen 2 bears. They were far away though. Just now a young one ran by here. We tried to follow it but didn't manage to film it. And right now on the opposite mountain there's a mother bear with 2 cubs. And I'll try to zoom in and maybe you'll see them, but they're really far away. But the main thing is that we spotted them. Now we'll try to approach from some side and get them on camera. We got lucky right away. The day has just started and we've already had some good luck. There they are grazing right in the center of the frame. Look. Now we're coming after you, bears, female bears. We're going through the stone army now. The bear is here with us sitting. He's too small to see on camera. We'll go around like this now. We'll try to stand on that ledge. And from there, we'll take the shot like this. We've already met the bear. So, we don't have to be afraid of ticks in the mountains anymore. We're making our way through the thickets. This grass is taller than I thought. There's a herd of horses on this mountain. You could say they're wild because they live here freely all year round, but they do have an owner. But they've been loose and living on this mountain for years. So you see there's a spot in the grass like this. Clearly a bear was lying here. By the way, they could also be in that cave. It might be their den those bears were heading to. They're over there, behind the hill.
The bear is over there, its home is there, we're halfway there.
We're going to go up now, we'll leave the path.
If you can see it on the camera, this is her trail, the she-bear's trail. It's just that no people walk here, and look, this is a bear trail, old and well trodden.
Beshta, we're heading to where she is. The wind is blowing from there, meaning it's blowing from us toward the she-bear, so she might catch our scent, so there's no guarantee she won't run away.
We need to climb up quickly.
Friends, now it's time for our favorite part. Lunch. While we're waiting for the bear, we need to feed the wolves. So here's our lunch. Marinated meat, onions, fresh asparagus, fried. Maybe the bear will come because of the smell.
One sneaks up from behind like that. Have you tried asparagus before? Here, give it a try.
Well, it's a plant like this asparagus. Interesting, right? It turns out really great on the grill.
Leave a like if you'd like to have lunch like this too.
We want to set up a camera trap on the trail. This is the main trail here, and there are often bear tracks here. Actually, this is a bear trail. We've just trampled it down ourselves. We hike here every weekend. We'll put a camera trap on this tree now. And in a week I'll pick it up when I'm here. Okay, Ramzan is loading it now. It needs 8 batteries. This is what it looks like. This is the motion sensor and infrared light. And this is infrared.
So it can record at night, right? Record?
This is the lens.
Okay, here we installed it. Friends, if you ever see camera traps somewhere in nature, please don't touch them. They have an owner. I heard a story that some acquaintances of mine set them up, came back, and their camera traps were gone. If we catch something there, it will be in the episode. We're almost there. Right now we're above it. You can see it down there, but they're still close enough to get a good shot. I'm already camouflaged too. You could say we're about to start sneaking up. Here's the bear. See right here? We're going even lower, still not close enough. The lens is 600 millimeters, but it's still not enough. It's good that the bear is going down, not coming toward us. There he is, a real beauty. That's just a huge female bear, literally 200 meters away from her. Now the wind has changed and the wind is blowing from there towards us, so she won't smell us.
You know what's cool, Beshta? Sitting here in an ambush like this, blending in with nature, so that the subject you're filming doesn't see you, doesn't even know there's something here.
Ramzan, there he is. Shoot.
Are you sure?
Yes, Ramzan, that was an awesome hunt.
Yes, Beshta, that's what happens.
I just haven't felt new emotions in a long time, and what we filmed today, that's really awesome. Congratulations to you. Friends, if you like this video, be sure to give it a like, leave any comment, and check out Ramzan's social media if you're interested in seeing what other animals he films in Chechnya. See you.